Yes, yes, we should be live. Let's give it some time. Yes, yes, we should be live. Are we live? Yes, yes. We are officially live for all of you watching. Yes, I cannot wait to show you a great stream for all of you around the world. Yes, yes. Today, if you don't see what we're doing, I don't even know what to tell you. Look at this. Look at this. We're going to move this out of the way because I need to show you that when the time comes. Look at this. Ladies and gentlemen, for all of you watching, Reaper Crew, you know what time it is? When to move on. If you haven't already, hit that like button, hit the like button. Also, for all of you that are new, and if you're not new, well, you already know. Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. When to move on. We're the #1 trending channel on YouTube when it comes to cooking and whiskey. Yes, yes, yes. Look at this. I mean, are we not entertained right now? Look at how thick this is. Man, oh man. Okay, anyways, before anything, you're going to see everything. If you're not going to watch the whole stream, I do recommend you to rewatch this tomorrow or the next day, because you're going to get the recipe of what it is to have an amazing, amazing meal. For all of you watching, let's make sure that we're live, because I don't know if we're live. Let's make sure we're live, and let's make sure that those commercials are working. Let's make sure that the super chats are working. Let's make sure that the chat room's active. And the first one in the chat room today, yes, 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 yes. First one in the chat room today. I always give a shout out to the first one in the chat room. And the first one in the chat room was Carlos, Edwin. Thank you so much, Edwin. Member. Tico, thank you so much. Tico said the first thing he said is his favorite thing, because we do have a poll, right? What do you believe is the best summer barbecue meal? And most of you right now are saying burgers. But Tico Gomez, thank you so much for being a member. You could be a member on the stream. All you have to do is hit that join button in the channel. It's not a subscribe button, it's a join button. Once you hit that join button, you will be a little bit different on the chat room. You're going to have that light up name, green, and you can use emojis. Yes, yes. But one thing I'm going to say this. If you do get that membership, it's one membership per household, please. Please, one membership per household. Yes, yes. Get that membership if you have it. Subscribe if you haven't. Don't forget, for all of you watching, hit that like button. So today, we're going to be doing cooking. We're going to be cooking barbecue, #1 best. We're going to be cooking barbecue, but #1 best barbecue, yes. And we're going to be doing it in order. And if you don't know what an order means, we're going to do it. We're strictly doing cooking. But today, we're going to do the #1 best. Yes, well, #1 best cooking thing you could do. I don't know what to tell you, but look at this. It's huge. That's what she said. It's big. That's what she said. I am missing something. To show you some of these whiskeys. Today I plan on drinking Blanton's. This is straight from the barrel, the single barrel, but straight from the barrel. I do know that you guys know that I don't think it's the best one, but you don't ever know. On the stream, it might be the best one. And the glass we're going to have is right here. Boom. Beautiful glass that I'm using today. This is a fancy glass. I ended up buying it. I bought, I think, 4 of them. 4 in 1. You can't say nothing bad about that. Look at that. Beautiful glass. Has a little bit of a loop. And yes, I'm going to be using that today on the stream. RC, good to see you, RC. Yes, yes. Also, I will be drinking on this stream Weller Special Reserve. Why don't I want to show you the 107? Because I feel like this one is currently the best for summer. You think a cast strength is good for summer? What, you out of your mind? Well, maybe this one might, but you never know. I also have a special guest over here called George Dickel. Yes, George Dickel. You're going to see, but this is a special one. It should go for $100. It is the #1 rated whiskey from Tennessee. We'll talk about it. I don't want to give you any things, but for all of you watching, I want to put this also on the stream. Old Granddad, 7-year. I need to put that on the stream, right? Shout out to all of you. So now if you're watching, thank you so much. We have to do something at the beginning of the stream. One thing I like to do for all of you is I like to sing karaoke at the beginning of the stream. So you guys ready? But if you don't want to hear the karaoke, all you have to do is hit that like button. Hit that like button if you don't want to hear the karaoke at the beginning of the stream. Thank you so much for hitting that like button. Hit that like button if you don't want to see me do karaoke. Oh, look at that. More likes. More likes. Thank you so much. Amazing. I was just joking. I'm not doing no karaoke. What, are you out of your mind? I gotta be like 6, 7 bottles deep. Ain't no way. But do me a favor for all of you watching. I hope you enjoy the stream. I'm going to show you exactly what we're doing. And for some of you, look at this. Look at this. Hit that like button. Look at this. Godly. Godly, baby. Look at how thick that is. Do you see how thick this is? This is thicker than your butter. This is thicker than your butter. Do me a favor, tap the screen a couple of times. Hit that like button. This looks like something you give a dog. This looks like a dog treat. It's huge. But I'll tell you what it is. And before I tell you what it is, yes, many of you hitting like button. I appreciate all of you that are hitting like button. You guys are amazing. All you have to do is tap the screen a couple of times. Tap the screen a couple of times. Okay, you guys already know what I usually do at the beginning of the stream. If you haven't already, figure this one out. I usually like to show the tan. Let me know if you can see me. I know we've been having issues with the internet. I paid for expensive internet. What's going on? We're going to pop this open. Cheers, all of you. And here we go. Let's pop this open. This is going to be the first drink of the day. And you already know what I'm using. Yes, I'm using our beautiful beer popper. Yes, let's pop it open. Yes. And today I'm using the blue one. Yes. How many of you have the emojis? The blue emoji. Shout out to all of you that have the blue emoji. Anyways, this is the first drink I'm going to have today. And it's a special one. I've been drinking this lately just to prepare my palate. This is Estrella Jalisco. Estrella Jalisco. If you never had Estrella Jalisco, let me just tell you. If you never had Estrella Jalisco, it's really refreshing. I'm not even Mexican, but I'm American. All American. I could have been in the Olympics. Why didn't I go to the Olympics? I don't got time for that. Point of the matter is, look, we're gonna drink this up. I'll tell you how good this is. That is good. That is good. What we're gonna do is we're gonna start the barbecue. Don't go anywhere. I'm gonna season this, and I'm gonna tell you more about this and why you should do the seasoning like I do. Let's make sure the barbecue is good. The barbecue is real good. Dang. Okay, before we start the stream, you guys already know I like to show my tan. I think I got a little bit tanner, so you let me know. Reaper Cool got a little bit tanner. Just a tad bit tanner. And you guys know I live in South Florida. This is the hometown of the sun. And we got some sun out here. Yes, look at that sun. Yes, a little bit of tan. But I do know I got some whiteness over here. Look at the whiteness. Look at this. Oof. Now you know that's a tan. Yes, that's a tan. Am I going to be doing push-ups today? I don't know if I'm going to do push-ups today. But last stream, which was, I believe, last week, was the last week of this week, I did 63 push-ups on the stream, yes. And for all of you watching, shout out to all my Americans. Shout out to all my Americans. Let's drink this up. Let's talk about this real quick. So here we have one of the best pieces you could have. This is Berkshire. Oof. This is Berkshire pork chops. They call them pork New York. They call them New York ribeyes. That's what they call them, New York ribeyes. But it's a very fancy name. They call this New York ribeyes, and they call this also Berkshire. Now, if you don't know what that is, well, that is a process of getting one of the best pigs out there to literally give you an amazing meal. Now, not only do you see the marbling on here, it's very thick. So let me just show you how thick it is. It is a thick one. Very thick, man. Look at that. Hugely thick, yes? Look at that, hugely thick. Look at the thickness. Thicker than that butter, baby. Okay, so now that we did that, we're going to be seasoning this. But here's the thing. Before you season, your number one meal for today, you have to really, honestly, you got to realize, look, man, it's thick as hell. Super thick, right? Super thick. You have to realize how thick it is. Look at how thick it is. All right? Now you know that this is thick. If you know it's thick, you got to give it the flavor. This is the only time that I can tell you can over-season your meat. You see how thick it is? You can over-season your meat. Do me a favor, chat room, hit that like button. Hit that like button. Yes, hit that like button. You could over-season your meat? No. But you can over-season it if you want to. Why? Because it's thick. Look at the thickness on this boy. You don't find this at the stores very often. And also, if you are a member, you already know that I tell you the best way to do it is ask your butcher to find you the best Berkshire pork chop or New York chop, and it's going to be fantastic. This is basically like Wagyu. This is like Wagyu. Let me just show you real quick. I'm going to show you real quick before I start seasoning. Just look at this. Just take a little close look. Look at the marbling on that thing. You see that? You see the marbling on that thing? Look how thick it is. All right? Marbling. My hands, it doesn't help out. My hands are huge. It doesn't help out. But now you know. All right? We're going to do two different seasonings on here because I want two different flavors. I'm not going to eat both of them today. So I need two different flavors. One to give me some, you know what I mean? One to give me some, and then the other one, I want to have the other one nice. I want it real nice. So let's start seasoning. On the stream, I'm going to be using salt, pepper, and garlic. That's one of the main things that I will be using. I'm going to say this is what I'm going to be using for the salt, pepper, garlic. I've been using this for everything, and it's honestly really good. This is butcher salt, and pepper. This is made by, her name is Chef Fiona's Corner, yeah? So there we go. I'm going to be using that. This is going to be the main thing. I was going to use Kinder's for the salt. Kinder's has a blend. You could use a blend if you want to. Kinder's have a blend. You guys know what brand that is, right? The company, Kinder's. Go look it up. They have a blend. You could use that one. Salt, pepper, and garlic. But I'm using this one for today. And what I'm going to do is, you guys are probably wondering, is it going to be a dry rub? Unfortunately, it's not going to be a dry rub. Okay, I will be putting olive oil. Okay, here we go. It's olive oil. I recommend all of you. I've been showing you this on every stream. All right? Looks good. Let's do this. Now that we have the olive oil there, we need to make sure that every part of this piece gets that lube. By the way, we have a goal. I hope you guys are not waiting to send super chats for the goal when I'm one beer down. I hope not. We do have a goal. If you guys want to see me chug a beer, you see me chug a beer once. It wasn't my top chugging moment in my life. But if you want to see it again on the stream, remember, super chats are key. And there is a goal currently. There's a goal currently. I don't know how many minutes left that goal has, but if we do get it in that span, I will do it. Yes, I will do it. Wait a minute. I gotta move this somewhere. This is huge. That's what she said. Okay, let's move this. Oof. Look at that. So now we're gonna make sure. Oof. So this is a smaller one. You can tell the difference in size, right? One is smaller and one is bigger. One is smaller and one is bigger. One has more marbling. This has more marbling than the other one. But either way, look at the thickness. Oof. Look at the thickness. Look at that. Oh, Lord. Now that you saw that, make sure that it's all lubed up. Okay, it's lubed up perfectly. Okay, now we're going to do this. This is what I'm going to focus on, and I'm going to focus this real hard. We're going to do both of them with the salt and pepper, all right? That's one of the main things we're going to do. So let's start with the salt and pepper. One of the main things we're going to do is salt and pepper both of them, all right? Let's make sure you guys see. You guys see good. Okay. So we're going to start with this one. Over here, $2. Crip Blue. He said, chug gold. We got to go, man. Crip Blue. It's too cheap. You guys will be sending $2 the whole stream. It'll be 12 beers down. Too cheap. But thank you so much, Crip Blue. Crip Blue 97.3. Thank you so much. I'm going to take a little sip for you. But we do have to get to that goal if you want me to chug. The goal currently is in the chat room. You can see the goal. And it's starting at 5. I remember the last time I chugged. What was that time? Okay, let's do this. So we're going to get this thick. Real nice thick coating, okay? Don't go soft. That's what she said. Don't go soft. That's what she said. Look at this. Do you see the coating on here? You see it's, again, they're thick pieces. Thick pieces. Look at that. Oof. You see that? Good. So now that you see that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn it. All right. Cheers, all of you. Let's drink this up. Remember, I'm going to be drinking whiskey today. Let's flip this. Come on, baby. You know how to flip for me. There you go. That's what she said. Okay. Boom. Now that I did this, again, Tico Gomez. I see you, Tico Gomez. Tico Gomez, I had to see you. Okay, so now we're going to do this. Yes. We're going to start seasoning this. We're going to do the main thing, all right? So this is a salt that we're going to do mainly. Mainly, we're going to focus on that salt. Now, what I'm going to do on the sides is one thing, but some of you should do always. And one of the things I'm going to do on the side is I'm going to do that salt. So here we go. On the side is one of the main priorities. Look at this. You see the thickness? Oh, yes. Look at the thickness on there. That's what she said. Look at the thickness on that. Look at the thickness on that. Oh, so the thickness, right? Oh, shoot, it's so thick it fell. Damn. You guys, you guys following? Okay, what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna put them together, and I'll just slap it on. I'll slap that bitch on. Okay, good. Are you gonna stay with me, baby? Come on, don't go. No, you're so big. You're so big. Damn. I can't just keep rolling here. No problem. I'm gonna do one by one. Let's get this one before it falls. No. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Bear with me one time. Bear with me one time. Any of you have OCD, this is not the time to watch. Any of you have OCD, this is not the time to watch. We got her straight. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. I got you straight right here. Yes. That was a sweaty moment. Let me put it on. Here we go. Here it is. Oh, shit. Looks good. Look at the amount of salt. Oh, look at that. Oof, God. Beauty, beauty. Now we got to do the other one. The other one's going to be easy. We just put it aside. I'm going to do that. Lock it in. Lock it in, baby. You know what this feels like? It feels like I'm trying to. It feels like I'm trying to. What is something? Oh yeah. It feels like I'm trying to take off the back plate of a Glock. You know the little pin that you have to take out on a Glock. There's a little pin that you always have to try to take out. Your eyes, if they don't focus, you don't get it. How many of you have changed the back plate of your Glock? Okay, so now we have that. Good. Okay, so now we have this. It looks good. But here's the thing. I'm not looking for good. I'm looking for excellent. This is what we look for. We're number one. We're looking for excellent. And on the stream, I don't plan to tell you that this is looking just excellent. I need to give it some flavor, right? We're going to give it some flavor. So now we're going to give it some flavor. And we're going to start with one of them. Matter of fact, yeah, let's start with one of them. The flavor I want to give to the small one will be Kinder's. This is wood-fired garlic. It's going to give us smokiness. Yeah, the barbecue has smokiness, but I don't plan on using a lot of wood. All right, so Kinder's, this is going to be what I'm going to use on the small one, wood-fired. And we're going to light it up small. Don't go heavy. We're just going to give the flavor. There you go. Just a little bit of flavor. Just a little bit of zing. You saw that? Just a little bit of zing. Now that you did that, you're going to do it both sides. Okay? Both sides. So now I'm just going to turn it one bit. Bang. And now I'm going to do the other side too. Beautiful cuts. You can see this. Now I'm going to add the zing. Yeah? And this is the flavor I'm adding to this one. So we're not going to go crazy. We're just going to light it up a little bit. Now that's all we're going to do on this one. Two different, because now I'm going to put the big one. I'm going heavy flavor. Heavy flavor on the right one will be, yes, meat mitts, steer season. Yes. So now we're going to go heavy on the right one, which is the bigger one. Shout out to all the big girls out there. What we got? Where the big girls at? Shout out to all the big girls out there. You know what they say about skinny girls? Their ass stinks. Let's flip this up. Oof. I gotta flip this one time. Oof. I gotta say, that side looks good, but I gotta give it some flavor. I'm gonna go a little bit heavy. Not too heavy, but a little bit heavy. Bam, bam. Looks good, man. Now, let me just explain to you something. Okay? Let me explain to you something. Seasoning is good, but I'm not gonna be putting it here. Okay? The seasoning I want here is just what it is. Salt, pepper, and garlic. What you could do is, there you go. Light your plate up before you put it on the grill. Light your plate up like that. You should be good. You should be doozy. You should be a doozy there. And you're gonna do the same thing with the other one. Same thing with the other one. Let me just show you. Same thing with the other one. Again, if you're missing some, you're missing some action, just light up the plate. Light up the plate one time. There we go. That's it. That's so simple, isn't it? Yes, yes. And this is the seasonings that we use today. There's a lot of other things that we're going to be doing on the stream. So I need to do some sides. You're going to see the sides. I'm going to put them on the stream. We're going to do the sides, but I need to put this on the grill right now. You're probably wondering, how am I going to put this on the grill? I'm going to put this on the rack. As a matter of fact, yeah, let's start by putting this on the rack real quick. So for all of you watching, don't move anywhere because I'm going to show you the sides that I want to do with this. I have some sides that I have planned out to do with this, and we are going to do it, yes? So let's put this on the grill. And for some of you watching, I hope you just did like that little tutorial. And hope you like that tutorial. Main thing is salt, pepper, and garlic. And you could put whatever seasoning you want to, but don't overdo the seasoning. The thinner the meat, the less seasoning you put. The thicker the meat, the more seasoning you can put. Okay, now you heard that. Okay, we're gonna be drinking whiskey. Don't forget, we're gonna be drinking expensive whiskey. I want to start off with expensive whiskey first. Blanton's. Before we do that, Reaper Crew. Don't forget to hit like button. If you haven't hit like button, and the tan, get the tan going. Get the tan going. Get that tan going. Reaper Crew, you guys are amazing. Let's put this on the grill. Yes, yes. Okay, now I'm going to show you the sides. Most of you probably don't even know what kind of sides you think I'm going to put. I know what sides I'm going to put. Think about what are you going to be cooking with this, right? What would I be cooking? What would I be cooking? What would I be cooking it with some amazing meal like this? First off, let me give you the side that I'm doing that I'm not going to do out here. Mashed potato. Mashed potatoes, what I want to do with one of them, one of the sides, but I'm not going to show you that here because it's pointless. Also, we're going to be drinking this. So let's bring out the side for all of you watching. I'm going to do 2 sides on the grill. And one of them is going to be the one that I want to put on here now. We will be drinking whiskey while we do this. So for all of you watching, if you're here for whiskey, this is your moment. This is your moment. If you're here for whiskey, here is your moment. And for all of you watching, we didn't get to the goal. I don't think we got to the goal. Let's start doing one of the sides. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. If you don't know what this is, it's okay, man. It's all right. Nobody's gonna hassle you. If you don't know what this is, nobody's gonna hassle you. Your mother's not watching you. Your father's not watching. Your best friend's not watching you in the chat room. Your girlfriend's not watching you in the chat room. Maybe she is. Your wife, she's hoping you're watching. She's hoping you're watching. So you can learn a little bit something. So you can learn to cook. Okay, anyways. You're probably wondering what the hell this is. Right? This over here. Shout out to all the wives that's always, I don't know what it is. Is it just me? What's up with this? Attract some of your wives to message me. But we cut that off big time. So for any of you that have issues with your wives sending me nudes or anything, don't worry. Not going to happen anymore. I know I had to block some people. Last year? I had to block some people last year. And that's that. Anyways, the point of the matter is, here we go. Asparagus. Isn't asparagus so good? God, it's good. But here's the issue with asparagus. For some of you that don't know, asparagus is very healthy, but it's going to make your piss stink. It's going to make your piss stink. You're probably wondering, what is he saying? Is he saying a band, Hoobastank? Is he talking about a band, Hoobastank? No, I'm talking about asparagus. Asparagus, for some reason, it can make your piss stinky, stinky, stinky. It can make your piss real bad. You'll have this today and you'll say, man, we good. What is this guy talking about? Tonight, you'll have the stinkiest piss you ever have in your life, and you'll think you have an issue with your gut. You'll think you have an issue with your liver. You'll think you're going to have to call the doctor tomorrow because it stinks so bad. You're going to be looking around thinking, what's that smell? I could have sworn I don't have any pets. Why does it smell like piss dookie? Is because asparagus, it flushes everything out in your system, but it flushes it out completely. And for some of you watching, I'm going to give you the recipe for this. I think you already see the recipe on the stream. Man, what am I doing, man? You already see the recipe on the stream. Boom. Let's put this away, man. Let's put this away. God dang it. Okay, before anything, today I did tell you we're going to be drinking some goddamn whiskey. That's exactly what we're going to do. But here's the issue. I need to figure out whether or not, what is the best whiskey for this kind of temp? It is very hot out here. It is so hot out here that I don't think a normal person would be able to live here like this. I'm not a normal person, so I live here in the heat. Thank the Lord we got AC. I don't know who doesn't have AC. Supposedly Canada doesn't have AC. Why the hell you don't have AC? What are you out of your mind? What are you sick or something? Anyways, for all of you watching, today, right now, currently, I'll be starting off with this Blanton's. This is Blanton's single barrel. It's a hard bottle to find. It's expensive, and it's very, 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 very strong. This is one of these whiskeys that I can say if you drink it by itself, there's a raisin plum note that you can taste. This kind of reminds me of Texas whiskey. Texas whiskey. If you don't know Texas whiskey, go buy yourself a Garrison Brothers Texas whiskey. This one reminds me of the strong, 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 heavy-duty Texas whiskey. Now that I said that, let's pop this open. It does come with a leather, like Fonzie. Shout out to Fonzie. You guys remember? How many of you remember what show Fonzie was in? What show was Fonzie in? I'll give you a shout out if you figure that out. What show was Fonzie in? I'll give you a shout out if you figure it out. If you figure out what show Fonzie was in, I'll give you a shout out in the chat room. By the way, on the super chats today so far, Crip, thank you so much, Crip. Barrel number 77. Somebody said John Wick, definitely not. Somebody said it's Friends. What the hell? Man, Victory, you must be Gen Z. Happy Days, there you go, Happy Days. It was from Happy Days. Fonzie was from Happy Days. Shout out to Edwin. Also, I'm going to give it to George, too, because he did send that message the same time as Edwin. So, Edwin, shout out to Edwin, shout out to George. Fonzie was in Happy Days. Any of you that were born in the 2000s, I'm sorry, you're not going to know. If you were born in the 90s, you're not going to know either. Anyway, shout out to all of you. Anyways, who said Friends, though? Man, that got to be the worst. I know my barber. I don't know if he watches, but I think he does. My barber, he likes this show called Friends. Have you guys seen the show called Friends? Oh, my Lord, that's for the women. Anyways, I've never been able to watch Friends. This one's, the proofing on this one is 127.6 proof. By the way, let's give it time. Reaper, you know what time it is when I'm on. I just put those steaks on at 7:55. 7:55, all right? So here we go. We're gonna have this. We're gonna have that. I'm looking forward to it. Now, I kind of want to figure out whether or not this is a good way to show you guys. Should I show it to you like this? Is this good? This is a good way, right? Yeah, that's good, right? Okay. We're gonna pop this open. Cheers, all of you. This is not my favorite. This is not my favorite Blanton's. We're gonna drink this. All right. This is not my favorite Blanton's. So here we go. Let's pour it up. Not my favorite Blanton's at all. Not my favorite at all. We're gonna also be telling you a little bit about this. For some of you watching, it does come with a box. Who cares about the box? But I do know many of you do care. I think you guys know what I'm going to do, right? I'm just going to take a little lick. Just a little lick. And then we're going to... I shouldn't do that, should I? It's not right. We got other whiskeys on the stream. It's not right for me to take a lick. Right? Not right of me. Can you guys even see? I don't even know if you guys can even see. Let me put it in the middle. I don't know if you guys can see. Let's put it in the middle. You guys can see now? You see a little bit better? I hope you can. Okay, we're going to put some ice. We're going to put some ice. Is this the most blasphemy thing you could do on the internet? Hell nah. There's other things you could do on the internet, like put ice on your asshole. Live. That is blasphemy. Anyways, here we go for all of you watching. So today on the stream, we're going to be comparing four whiskeys. I've been tuning it down to four. I do Blanton straight from the barrel. Also going to be doing Weller Special Reserve. You know, this is my beach whiskey. You guys know this is my beach whiskey. By the way, why you think it's big? It's because I like big things, man. Also, we're going to put one of the best George Dickel products that has ever been released. This is from this was 2005. This still season 2005, one of the best. Can you find it still? You can find them only in the mom and pop shops. You can't find them all over the place. And then we're going to have this one. So before anything, there's ice in here, yes? I do recommend all of you to understand this is not something I support. I don't support putting ice on your whiskey all the time. I don't support ice on whiskey in general. I just don't support ice on whiskey in general. Drink your whiskey neat, but I have to say, it's freaking hot out here. And now that I say it's hot, let's drink a sip. This is the first whiskey I have today, and I plan to have more whiskeys. Cheers to the chat room. Tico Gomez, here we go. This is for Tico, this is for Edwin. We got Tater in the chat room. Yes, yes. George, you did get that one right. And also April, Nia, good to see April. And for all of you, yes. Make sure, yeah. Homie G slides in the chat room, right? Make sure when you drink this, don't chug it, sip it. Cheers, all of you. Let's have a good Thursday. I gotta say, I just put some ice in here, and I can still taste my lips popping. You can still taste the full strength of this. Remember, again, before I even said anything, I told you this expensive allocated bourbon whiskey. Expensive allocated bourbon whiskey is 127 proof. The barrel number is in the top. I don't think the barrel number, the bottle number, 77. 77. This is Warehouse H. Warehouse number 31. ABV on this one is 63.8. Barrel number 556. Shout out to any of you that use that 556. Shout out to 556 223 45 ACP. 9 mil. If you have 45, shout out to all of you that have 45. Shout out to all of you that have a shotgun, man. Shotguns are beautiful. They're beautiful things. Anyway, cheers, all of you. Damn. Okay, let's start seasoning our asparagus. So this is as easy as it gets. To season your asparagus, you're going to be doing a layer, and you're going to drizzle it. Drizzle it like if you drizzling somebody's, you know what? Drizzle it. Just drizzle the son of a bitch. There you go. And drizzle the son of a gun. You saw that. Now that you saw that, here's another thing you're going to need to do. Make sure to put the olive oil far away so it doesn't fall. And here is one of the top things you're going to have to do. Many of you don't do it. You're going to have to flip it around. Flip your asparagus. Make sure that every asparagus gets nice and lubed up. If all your asparagus gets lubed up, you're good. Put it in a pan. You could put this in the, you can also cook this in the oven. Now, why am I going to cook this on the grill? The grill gives it a char flavor to the asparagus, and when you have that char flavor, it just makes your mouth water, and it makes it just so much better. With the seasoning, it goes really good. If you do this in the grill, in your house oven, it's going to taste just as good too, but I'm just going to say this. It's not going to have grill lines, it's not going to have char. It's going to taste just as good. So why do I put it on the barbecue? Well, I like the char. That's what I like. I like the char. There's a lot of people that don't like char. If you don't like char, I don't suggest you to put this on the grill. There's a lot of people that don't like char. Now, probably some of you don't know what char is. If you see maybe a, maybe you see something burnt, you probably think it's burnt, but it's actually not burnt. It's actually char. Now, what is char? Well, char is what every piece of meat or every vegetable usually gets when you have a little bit of sugar on it or some kind of brown sugar or something that can burn. Paprika burns pretty quickly, but I do know that for some of you that don't know, sugar burns quickly also. So if you have any seasoning that has brown sugar in it or any kind of sugar or paprika, you will have a burn and a char. I don't like steaks that have those lines, or char lines. I just don't like it because it kind of makes it a little bit bitter. But some of you wouldn't know because some of you think that the grill lines are really the way to do it. If you do grill lines, all it's doing is burning the seasoning, and it gives you a bitterness. So what are we going to do now? We're going to season this. But before we season this, we're going to move this out of the way. Before we season, we're going to move this out of the way. Let's put this over here. Yes. And we're going to start seasoning it. Here you go. Cheers, all of you. Is that Farm Kitty? No, that's Luffy. Good to see Luffy. Luffy, that's the name. Ryan. Here we go, Ryan. Here we go. I honestly like this a lot. More with eyes than without eyes. This to me currently, I like it too much with eyes. Do I like it without eyes? It's not to me, it's not the best. To me, it's not the best Blanton's you could buy. Blanton's Gold is the best. But Blanton's Gold is for the people that don't like tobacco. I just wouldn't recommend you the Blanton's Gold. This doesn't really have the tobacco note that you would think. You could kind of get a little bit almost like a prune raisin note still with eyes. The oak, you can still taste it. It's very strong, very potent. And there's also a strong caramel note. Caramel note that you can taste with the eyes. Not only do you get caramel with the eyes, there's a very very fungent type of a note that is only coming in these single barrels, the Blanton single barrels, in the barrel strengths. I'm going to drink this up, but I have to say this. I'm very impressed with this one in eyes. Very impressed. Let's drink this up. I'm very impressed. Oh, that's not the seasoning. Oh. Yeah, this uses seasoning. This is seasoning. So let me show you the seasoning I'm using. This one over here is Blanton's. No, not Blanton's. This is not Blanton's. It's Kinder's all-purpose. And so this is what I'm using. I don't know why I remember this one time. Dude, I'm thinking right now of a bunch of... Oh, crap. I got to open this up. I'm thinking about a bunch of things. I'll never forget one day, my grandmother, she wanted to, like, impress me. And my grandmother one day, she asked me, hey, you want to go somewhere? I go, nah, not really. She goes, let's go somewhere. I go, all right. This was when I was a kid. I think it was in the 90s, somewhere in the 90s. I don't even remember what 90s. Maybe 1993? I have no idea. But I won't forget it because now I'm thinking about it. I don't know why I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it right now. It was one of the funniest moments I've had and one of the more moments in my life that I can kind of like feel bad for someone and be happy about it because they actually tried to be nice to me. My grandmother just said one day when I was a young kid, she goes, let's go somewhere. I go, okay. I go, I want to go see the Florida Panthers, not the Miami Heat. I want to see the Florida Panthers practice. She goes, no problem, let's go. And I won't forget, she didn't even know where she was going. All I know is she went to a gas station, and in the gas station, she had asked all the guys. She went to three different gas stations. She acted like I didn't know what she was doing. She acted like I didn't know what I was doing. She kept on telling me she's looking for lottery tickets, trying to get lottery tickets. I know what she was doing. She was asking. She was asking for directions for the Florida Panthers. And I'm in Miami, so you have to go pretty north. Pretty north. So what ended up happening was, by the way, you saw the seasoning. Good. What ended up happening was, after the third gas station, I think she figured it out. She bought a map. She figured it out. We're headed to this place. It was the Florida Panthers at the time. This was before, maybe around the time that they were about to win the Stanley Cup, or go to the Stanley Cup. My bad. Go to the Stanley. This was about the time, and she had the audacity to say to me, "You want to go home? Are you bored? Or you want to? No, I want to go see the Florida Panthers. You said it. Let's go see them. Okay, no problem." She took me to an ice skating arena. The ice skating arena that we went to, it was apparently the wrong one. But at this ice skating arena, they had merch for the Florida Panthers at the time. And there was another team playing, which was, I believe, maybe other players that are not for the Florida Panthers, but maybe the lower league. They were playing and practicing. And my grandmother goes to me, "See, you get to see them." In my life, I never experienced the feeling of feeling so bad for somebody and feeling so happy at the same time. I was just a kid. Just a kid. Usually you have one emotion in your life. When you feel bad for somebody, that's it. You feel bad for somebody. But you don't get happy, right? I felt happy at that moment. Why am I telling this? Because it just hit my head. I didn't plan this out. It just hit my head. I don't even know why I'm thinking about that. That's like in 1995 or something. So I ended up leaving the arena with her, and she says, "Did you have fun?" I ended up getting a Florida Panthers shirt, and I believe they went to the Stanley Cup that year. The point of the matter is, why am I telling you this? I'm telling you this because appreciate every moment in your life. There's moments that you're just going to feel a little bit weird about it. There's going to be moments in life that you're just going to feel odd. You're going to feel pity. You're going to feel sad for somebody. But it doesn't mean there's going to be just one emotion in that situation. There could be other emotions. You don't know. Let it ride out to the end. So for some of you watching, I know many of you going through a lot. Many of you work on a daily basis, 9 to 5. Many of you love these streams, watch the streams because you want to see the cooking. You want to see the chat room. You want to see if I get a super chance. Just appreciate every day, man. There's days that are going to be bad. Appreciate them too. Appreciate them too. Did I have a good day that day? I kind of feel like I wasted some of my time that day, but it was worth it. Because in 2026, today, right now, today is officially August 27, 2026, 8:22 p.m. I'm thinking about something from the 90s. So, is everything always positive? At the end of the day, you kind of have to see it like that. If you don't see it positive, I don't even know what to tell you. Your life is all negative because you make it negative. You could not have a father, right? You could not have a father and see the positive in that. You know how many bad fathers there are out there? There's always a good thing to see in life. I don't even know why I'm telling you this. Maybe I'm just rambling on because I'm doing the seasoning. I can't stand doing asparagus seasoning. It's very annoying, but you have to mash it around, right? Cheers to all of you. If you're still watching, that means something. If you're still watching the stream, that means something. Maybe you should think about some of the days that you had that were bad. Maybe they were good. Maybe your divorce is amazing. Maybe you didn't have those two feelings, but you have those two feelings now. What a burden it was. Cheers, all of you. Let's drink this up. This bottle is so goddamn beautiful. When it first came out, I think everybody knew when it first came out, a long time ago. When did it first come out? This came out a long time ago, man. This was like in the what is it the mobster days. This came out in the mobster days. Anyways, the bottle it just looks so fancy and beautiful. It looks like a grenade. I remember when I first saw this on the shelf. First saw it on the shelf. I think it was a long time ago, man. Long time ago. But I always thought it looked like a grenade. Doesn't it look like a grenade? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I do recommend some of you to have one always on your shelf. Now, for some of you, maybe you're new, but most of these Blantons, they have a letter. If you think I collect these damn things for the letters, you're out of your mind. That's for the nerds. If you're a nerd that collects these, if you're a nerd that collects these letters, it's up to you, man. Who the hell cares if you're a nerd? Who cares, right? Anyways, good bottle, good bottle. It is good with us. So let me give you the rating on here with us. Okay, rating on here with us, and it's a simple rating, right? Is it straight dookie? Or is it a go? Is it a yes? Let's drink this up. This over here, I don't think you can. I don't think there's another whiskey's gonna beat it. I don't think there's another whiskey's gonna beat it. On the stream, I don't think there's another whiskey's gonna beat it. Again, I always say that. I don't know why I say that. I always say that. I don't think there's another whiskey that's gonna beat this. Surfboard, yes. Subscriber surfboard, yes. Ryan, Tommy Shady. Ada, we got Ada in the chat room. Ada, is that Ada? Ada, is that you, Ada? We got Ada in the chat room. I hope it's not you, Ada. I hope it's not you, Ada. Ada, is it you? I hope it's not you, Ada. Hope it's not you, Ada. Anyways, for all of you watching, let's put this aside. Let's put this over here. Cheers, all of you. April Neal, I'm gonna show the best whiskey for April Neal on the stream, huh? We're gonna show it, and this is not for the women. Okay, if you're a woman and you want to buy this, don't buy this. Don't buy it. This is not for you. There's certain things that I could tell you that's for you, women, you ladies. No woman in the WNBA is gonna drink this. No woman in the WNBA is gonna drink this. No woman in the Dallas Cowboys cheerleading squad is going to drink this, all right? No cheerleader from the Miami Dolphins is going to drink this. This is made for a man and only a man. Made for a man and only a man. If you're a woman that drinks this, you're trying too much to be a man, and there's a lot of men that don't like that. Now that I had that, let's drink the whiskey. Let's drink the whiskey that I feel that the women will like. And the men will like this one too. Let's drink this one. Before we do that, let's check on the girl real time. Real time, one time. I messed up one of my chops. So one of my chops, one of my the bone, I was grabbing it from the bone, and I clipped the fat. I clipped the fat. So now there's a fat part missing. There's a fat part missing. There's a fat part missing with the biggest piece. Man, that's brutal. Okay, here we go. Tico Gomez, man. I see you. Okay, let's start doing this one. Now, for some of you watching, and for all of you that want to know, this is the big bottle, 1.75. I only like to buy the big bottle, 1.75, because you get more bang for buck. At most of these MSRP, they're about $50, right? $50, 1.75. And the good thing is, this is what I like about the 1.75s. They have the bartender knob, so you don't have to overdo it, right? I'm going to put it on the rocks. I'm going to put it on the rocks. Now, you're probably wondering, what does that mean? I'm just going to let it fall on the rock. Okay, you guys notice all the smoke? I'm smoking up my, I'm smoking that thing up. That's why you see the smoke. Okay, let's do this. Weller Special Reserve on the rock. On the rock, Special Reserve on the rock. 1.75 Weller. You see? If I would have done that with another bottle, that would have gone overboard. That would have been to the top. And again, for all of you, this is the whiskey that I like to have at the beach. What I like to have is at the beach, the Weller Special Green Label, because it's thin. It's good. You will taste the vanilla. A lot of vanilla. Any of you like white girls? There you go. Any of you women like white men? There you go. I don't even know why I said white man. There's a song called Vanilla Ice. It goes, ice, ice, baby. It goes like that. All right, stop. Something like that. Listen. Okay, I'm going to enough of that. Let's do this. You're probably wondering, is this going to win? I don't know, man. We're going to see. BBQ, I have no idea. I'm trying to get these seasonings out of my nose. It's a good amount of seasoning. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to lock it in. I'm going to lock that boy in. There we go. Let's put the pot together. All right, here we go. Let's see. Is this going to be a lock? If I could take out the ice right now, that is perfect. That is perfect. 90 proof, 45% ABV. Only problem, I'm going to say this. Only problem we have here is the problem. This is a whiskey that's 90 proof. It's low proof. 90 proof, 45 ABV. So if you keep the ice, I kind of want to take the ice out. If you keep the ice on there, it's just going to dilute and make it tannic. But we're rolling with it, right? We did that with the Blanton, so we're rolling with it. No, there's no stopping us. We're rolling with it. Okay, we're rolling with it. Ain't no stopping us. It's so good. It's so good. Oh, man, it's good. I can keep on drinking it. It is honestly so good with ice. Again, let me repeat to you one time. Tony the Tiger. I This over here, Tony the Tiger. Thank you so much, Tony Tiger. Tony Tiger says, or is it Tony Soprano? Tony Soprano, chat room 7722. Tony Soprano. He says that I can drink more than anybody on YouTube. It's true. I can drink more than anybody on YouTube. Why? It's because first, I got big feet, big hands, big head. Matter of fact, supposedly I got a small head. I'm tall, big boy. And not only that, I eat good. If you eat good protein throughout your day, remember, if you eat good protein throughout your day and you stay strong, you can drink whiskey. Again, don't overdo it. Am I overdoing it here? I think the ice, I need to take that son of a gun ice out. But I can't do that because I didn't do that with this one. Why the hell would I do that? That's like handicap. That's like a handicap. Can't do that, man. It's not fair. What you gonna say? You gotta wipe out. You gotta wipe. Somebody smoking some weed. You gotta wipe out that. You gotta wipe out that ice. If you don't wipe out that ice, this is gonna be the vanilla on here is just gonna be ridiculous. Ridiculous. It's gonna go from the best vanilla you ever had to going down to like a general dollar vanilla. It's getting bad and bad and bad and worse the more I sip it. I'm mainly getting fruits. Now, wait a minute. We're doing this for summertime, right? I gotta think about this real quick before I do this. It's raining right now. Let me take this son of a gun AC off me. I thought that AC would help. I feel like I'm gonna get pneumonia. This whiskey, if I was at the beach, I'm just gonna say this. This whiskey, if I was at the beach, is better than this. All the negative things I just said about this, cool, no problem. You guys say that about your own wives. You guys say that about your own girlfriends, ex-girlfriends. Some of you women say that about your own husbands, your own fuck buddies. Some of you ladies say that about your own boyfriends, husbands, ex-husbands. Just because you say negative things doesn't mean that the man hasn't been in your life and been in you. Just because you say negative things, gentlemen, doesn't mean that that woman hasn't been in you. This is fantastic. It is good. I know I'm complaining about the eyes, but I could personally say, and I'm going to say this right now, I'd rather have out of both of these. If it's summertime, the sun is not out right now because you know how it is. We're living a different life. How many of you don't know this? Supposedly in China, they got two suns in China? There's two suns in China? I'm in USA. There's one sun and one moon. What's going on out here? Anyways, now that I say that, this is winning the stream, even though I'm talking bad about it. I don't care what anybody says. This is winning the stream strictly because it's not overpowering. It's really delicious. It's smooth. The vanilla is deteriorating a little bit. Kind of like when you go too long, if you go an hour deep in, sometimes it's just going to be a little bit rough. It ain't going to be wet all the time. Let's drink this up. I have to put this right here. This is a phenomenal ball. This. I have to appreciate this as much as I can. For any of you that get this, just appreciate it. It's not extraordinary. It's not crazy. It's not worth $1,000. It's not the most revolutionary whiskey ever. But I have 4 whiskeys on the stream, and I have to tell you what the best one is. This is currently winning the stream. If the sun was blazing and I had 2 suns in back of me like the people in China, I would be loving more ice. I would want more ice. So summertime, whiskey, Weller, Reserve, a special reserve, yes. Good, oh, Edwin. Edwin putting that money to work. Tom Shady got a membership. Edwin just gave out 5 membership in the chat room. That's the reason why he is a moderator. Tom Shady got a membership. Motherfucker got a membership. Potts got a membership. JD Dumps got a membership. Cooper got a membership. He's shout outs to Edwin. For any of you that want to get a membership, remember, you get a membership on the channel. It costs money. But if you're watching, you never know. Any of my ranchers could come out here and just slang it. You don't know what ranchers out here are going to slang it. They're going to slang it like Drake in that song. What's that song when he gives away money? God, what is it called? God Love? What is it called, Love? What is that song? What is that Drake song? The worst rapper alive. What was that? What is it called? Can somebody tell me the song? Drake the rapper. You guys know who that is? Somebody says, Whiskey River, take my mind. It's definitely not Careless Whisper. God. Let's drink the rest of this. You know what this reminds me of right now? Thank you so much, Edwin. This is like now with eyes, a vanilla muffin. Any of you had a vanilla muffin? There's no such thing. There's no such thing. Have you ever had a poppy muffin? Poppy muffin? Probably wondering, you think I'm going to say there is such a thing. You know, the muffins that you have, and there's like a buttery nice goodness and sugary top. When I was a kid, when they give me a muffin, I would just bite the top and I'd just put it back. As an adult, I don't eat muffins. But when I do eat muffins, when I go to Las Vegas, I use them. I usually always have blueberry muffins. And if I have a muffin here in South Beach or Miami, I have blueberry muffin. And I clap the crap out of the top. I'm like T-Rex eating the top. That's the first thing I eat. It's amazing. And this kind of gives me that. This kind of gives me that butteriness, crispiness, and that beautiful essence of what it is to have. Edwin, thank you so much for the appreciation. Huge appreciation. Edwin, that was cool. Look at that. Look at that. Woo. Yes, yes. Look at that. How long is it going to be? Oh, there you go. I took it off. I swapped it off. I know he's not going to do that again. I swapped it off. That's cool. You could just take it off like that. Did you guys see that? You can see it in the chat room. That was cool, wasn't it? That's because somebody sent a little appreciation in the chat room. You could always do that in the chat room. That was real cool. You know what, Edwin? He's techie. He's in that Chinese stuff. He's into that Chinese Elon Musk car. Let's drink him. Okay, this is not the. Oh, what's this? I just noticed that. What's that in my eyes? I noticed that. Did you see that? This guy's balling. This guy's balling. He's putting stuff in my face. He's balling. What is that cloud? It's a cloud. There's a cloud right here. You see it? You see it? There's a cloud. He put a cloud. What the? He put a cloud right here. He just paid for a cloud. I'm just joking. That's the inside of the Weller. It was cool, man. It was cool. Okay. Don't do anything right now because I'll be adding something here. So now that I added this, I think I have room for the next. I have room for the next thing I want to put. You guys must be sick and tired of the things that I do on the sides. You're going to see. Let me go get my other side. I'll put it here, all right? Let's put the other side here. Okay, before we drink the whiskeys, I think you guys know what I'm gonna put. How many of you know what I'm gonna put? I need to eat breakfast, so I like to. I like this. Take a photo if you need to. This is chorizo with cheddar cheese inside of it. It's probably one of the best you could have. This is from Mr. Tango. This is from the I guess the company, Mr. Tango. Chorizo bombón de cerdo con queso, mini pork sausage with Swiss cheese. My bad. I thought it was cheddar cheese. Swiss cheese. Swiss cheese. USDA inspected and passed by the Department of Horticulture, right? Okay, we're gonna pop this open. Let's pop it open and put it here. Edwin sent another Josh for life. Got a membership. Thank you so much, Edwin. Giving some. He's like that. He's like that Drake song. Giving appreciation out there. Edwin, thank you so much. 6 memberships were given out on the stream. 6 memberships. Edwin has taken over this month's streams. Amazing. Thank you so much, Edwin. Okay, let's pop this open. Okay, now that we've did this, shout out to all of you. Let's drink the rest of this. Edwin, thank you so much, man. By the way, April Neal, you have to thank April Neal. She's a great moderator. An amazing moderator. I still think that Edgar Romeo is winning this month's Super Chance and appreciation. Edgar Romeo this month has given out, I believe, 30, or was it 50? 50 memberships. He gave out 50 memberships, I believe, this month. But Edwin, I'm going to say this. You're right there. You're right there with him. You're right there with him. Okay, for some of you, we're gonna do something to this. Before we do something to this, this is winning. But I need to put this on the stream. I need to put this on the stream. Huge respect to one of the best supporters on the stream, Edgar Romeo. I do know that I think Edgar Romeo is almost going to be passed by Edwin. Almost. On this month. Usually he's usually there. He's usually there to do it. This month, I don't know. We're right there neck and neck. Okay, so I'm going to be drinking this. You're probably wondering, what am I going to do right now? I'm going to be... Let's put a little more. I'm going to check that pork real quick. I mean, not the pork. I'm going to check those beautiful bones. Let's check the beautiful bones one time. Now that I did that, I just had to check it real quick. Usually I just check it to see if it has nice color. It's getting good color. Currently, I'm at almost to the hour. We're almost to the hour. We're not to the hour yet, but we're almost to the hour. Almost to the hour. Remember, these are thick pieces. And I'm currently smoking it up with some apple wood and some mesquite. Some apple wood and some mesquite. That's just funny. Look at what Edwin's doing. Thank you so much, Edwin, for another appreciation. Okay, so let's start doing what we need to do. I'm not drinking this neat. Damn, that's good. Let's start putting something on here that I want to do. All right, let's do this. So I decided that I want to put a little bit of seasoning on this. And we're going to put just a tad bit of seasoning. You probably wonder what seasoning I'm putting. I'm not going to put anything crazy. I kind of just want to put this. I'm not going to put a lot, but I kind of want to put a little bit of it. That way it gives it a little bit of flavor in the morning when I have the eggs. I'd like to make some scrambled eggs with this. And I kind of want to make that seasoning right. I don't recommend you guys always to do that, but I just feel like doing it, so I'm going to do it. I'll put one more. There you go. Okay, now that I have it on there smoking for about an hour, we're going to be using this. Now, what I'm aiming for is 145. Edwin says, Farm Kid in April sitting in the tree. KISSIMP. Is that the song? Is that what it is? Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Huge appreciation to Edwin today. Edwin has been supporting the stream. He's currently the one that's supporting the stream right now, currently keeping us up. Don't forget to hit the like button for his comment. And anyways, for all of you watching, this is what we're going to be using. Do me a favor, hit the like button. We got to get those likes up if you haven't already. Hit the like button if you haven't. Tico Man. Let me say this. Tico Man. I think that's what I'm going to call him. Tico Man. That's what I'm going to call you, Tico Man. Right now, I'm going to be drinking Old Granddad 7-year. Now, this one is a special one. Butter and Bond. What does butter and bond mean? Usually when you see whiskey that says it's butter and bond, it means that it's under government supervision. Reason why is because back in the days, the bootleggers, they used to make fake whiskey. Still to this day, there's companies out there like side hustles, right, that are trying to make moonshine, and they're trying to make whiskey. So if you want something that says bar on bond, that means it's under government supervision, and it will always be 100 proof. So I don't even need to look the proofing. It's always 100 proof. Sitting here. So is this going to be the best one? I don't think so. That's my personal opinion. I don't think so. I'm going to put this needle right up your ass. I'm going to see how hot you are. Anybody taps next? Who tapped next? Chronic Wing. Chronic Wing. Here we go. Let's drink a sip. You came in at the wrong time, Chronic Wing. Huge appreciation. Huge appreciation. Thank you so much, Chronic Wang. He saw me on whose channel? Everybody's channel. There's a lot of people that are starting to show my content, talk about my content. A lot of them need to suck it. A lot of them need to suck it. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to check it real quick. I'm going to tell you the temperature. Let's check it real quick. Let me tell you the temperature. There's a lot of channels that do know, yeah? They know that we are BBQ. You know what time it is? We're number one. Let's click this. Let's click this over there, yeah? I think currently the most positive YouTuber that has an amazing channel, Bearded Viking. He's the only one that talks good about me, and he has about more than 300,000 subscribers. He's the only one that talks good about me. Let's put this in and let's check the temp. Yeah, I'm checking the temp. Everybody left because I'm checking the temp. How dare you? How dare you leave? Anyways, for all of you watching, we're checking the temp. And for all, yeah, big ass thong, right? It's a huge thong. We're checking the temp. Currently, it's at 140. We're aiming for 145. 145, huh? Don't forget to hit like button. We're aiming for 145. Okay, now that I have everything going, let's drink this up. Barbecue's looking good. We got 5 more temperatures. We're 5 more temperatures away. Remember, you're not going to eat this raw. Make sure it's 145. 150 is good. 150 is good, all right? I'll be taking this on the stream soon. I'm going to cook it. This is quick. Let's drink this up. So, before I do that, Weller's winning. Is this going to be a winner? I don't know, man. I honestly don't think it's going to be a winner. Here goes that. Every time I say that something's not going to be a winner, 5 more attempts away, yes. 5 more points away. We're aiming for 145. 145. We're aiming for 145. 5 more points away. We're at 140. 140 currently. 140 on that dip. I have to say, I've never taken this to the beach. In my life, I've never taken this to the beach. So for some of you watching, maybe you should definitely try to take this to the beach. For all of you watching, let me just show you one time again this beautiful, beautiful meal that I'm going to be putting on the grill. Asparagus, beautiful asparagus. You will not put it horizontal because it's going to go to the grill. Put it opposite way. I will be putting those sausages that I showed you. But before anything, before I put the sausages down here, let's flip those sausages one time. Let's get that seasoning going on those sausages. Oh, shoot. Forgot about that. Let's get those seasoning going on those sausages. I put a light coating. The sausages should be good to go. We're going to flip it around. We're going to move it around. Yes, yes. Look at that. Good. Boom. Boom. Looks good. Yes, yes. Looks amazing. Now that I did that, I think it's finally time for us to put this on the grill. Cheers, all of you. Let's drink a sip. Do me a favor. Hit like button if you have it. Let's drink a sip. This might be the best whiskey on the stream, guys. I never thought. Somebody say they got a cheese-filled sausage. That's a good one, man. That's a good one. You're going to get blue balls, though, but that's a good one. Whoever said that, that was a good one, man. Holy crap. If you got a cheese-filled sausage, you're going to get blue balls. Anyways, for all of you watching, I think this might be the best whiskey on the stream. Is it better than the Blanton's? Straight from the barrel with ice. Again, I'm putting ice on every one of these whiskeys. I have to say, I think so. There's something about this. It's nutty cream. It's nutty cream. Creamy nut. There we go. I don't even know who said that in the chat room. Jim C. It's funny that Jim C said that because this is made by, yes, Jim Beam. This is made by Jim Beam. It's funny Jim C said that because this is made by Jim Beam. Oh, granddad, it's 7 years, age 7 years. This is just, it's nutty and creamy. Nutty and creamy. This is almost like a creamy dessert. She likes that nut. She likes that nut. This is almost automatic. Vanilla, creamy nut. Nice oak. The oak almost seems like it's toasted, but it's not toasted. And if you're drinking it, I'm going to say, this kind of reminds me, you know what it reminds me of? Have any of you had peanuts with Coca-Cola? It's a thing. Any of you had peanuts with Coca-Cola? There's a trend that people put Coca-Cola, pop it open, they put peanuts in their Coca-Cola. Have you guys ever had that? Or I can guarantee you I never had it like that. But I've had peanuts because I'm a baseball player. I've had peanuts with Coca-Cola, and there's almost like a resin kind of a creaminess, a poppiness. This is what it reminds me of. It's really good. When I think the next one's going to not win, I didn't expect this one to win the stream. Currently, it's winning the stream, but we have one more whiskey left. Damn, this is winning the stream. Who would have ever thought? Who would ever thought, Edwin, forget about the Mashville, Edwin. Nobody cares about that. Any of you guys care about the Mashville? Now, the Mashville, if you care about the Mashville, you just like, what are you trying to do? Make some whiskey? You trying to make some moonshine? So here we go, Edwin. I'm gonna read it because he said it. The Mansfield on this one, right? It's a high rye recipe. Now, for most of these old granddads, there's a strong amount of rye. Strong amount of rye, which to me makes this bourbon. If any bourbon has a strong amount of, like a high percentage of rye, it's amazing. But again, oh, now you're probably wondering, you're probably asking, you see this? Why wouldn't I know the Mansfield? When I bought Nintendo the first Nintendo that ever came out, you think I read the instructions? Hell no. When I got GameCube back in those days, I never read the instructions. PlayStation. When my friend passed me the PlayStation control for the first time ever, you think I read instructions? Never. When my uncle gave me a PlayStation, I said, take it back. He said, why? Because you deserve it. I don't want no PlayStation. You think I read the instructions? I don't read instructions. When I build the grill that I have out there, do you think I read instructions? Hell no. But it did get to a point that I had to read instructions. I'm one of those guys. I don't read instructions. So if any of you ladies have instructions to your manual, I'm not going to read it. And that's why some of you ladies love me. I just don't read your manual. But you want me to read your manual, I ain't going to read it. All right? Leave it to the schmucks. But Edwin says over here, Mansfield, high rye recipe. It's consistently 63% corn, 27% rye, and 10% malted barley. So there you go for any of you nerds out there that want to know. Like that white guy to Michael Jordan. They betted him against Michael Jordan. There's a white guy, there's a security guard that betted with. Okay, let me read this. Let me calm down. I'm getting too excited. Michael Jordan used to bet every game. One of his favorite things to do is to be a competitor. I'm a competitor myself, so I like betting too. Michael Jordan, every game that he played for the Chicago Bulls, he would bet with the security. In the locker room, he had security. He knew all the securities. There's a guy, white guy, curly hair, white guy, mustache. Rest in peace to him. He's probably dead right now. But he's an older man that he would always bet with Michael Jordan. And every time he bet with Michael Jordan would just lose. But Michael Jordan doesn't care about losing because he's a goddamn billionaire. At the time, he was a multi-millionaire, and back in the days, in the 90s, in the 95, 94, 93, though the 90s eras, the low 90s eras, if you're a multi-millionaire, you're basically a billionaire. Nobody knew about what it is to be a billionaire in the early 90s. So if you're a multi-millionaire, you're basically a billionaire. So he wouldn't care to lose as him being a gambler because he likes to gamble. His thing was to try to get other people's money. It doesn't matter if he loses. He just likes the thrill of getting other people's money. That's Michael Jordan. So there was a guy, a security guard, that would always bet him every day. He would play dice with him. He would play cards with him. And Michael Jordan would always lose. Before the game, to one security guard, there was the widest dude in the whole stadium, whole arena. And every time he won, he go like that. He go like that. Every time he won, he go like that. Like if he didn't even know that he won. That's what we would do. You can watch the documentary. It's called The Last Dance. Let's ring this up. And I have a feeling that our pork chops are ready to go. Let's take the pork chops off. And now that I take the pork chops off, we're gonna take the pork chops off. All right, let's take the pork chops off. It should be. Okay, the pork chops should be ready to go. They're not pork chops. They're Berkshire, New York ribeye chops. It's hard taking everything out. By the way, do me a favor, hit like, but if you haven't, it is Thursday. I know some of you are planning on your last day at work tomorrow. You're planning on quitting. It's good if you quit, that's good. We're going to put this on the grill. Let's put this on the grill. And then we're going to swamp it with this. Let's put it on the grill and swamp it with that. Okay, let's put this on the grill. Let's put this on the grill. Here we go. I don't know right now. I'm gonna say this one time. I'm gonna say this. Look at how soft this is. You see how it's like, oh my lord. Oh man. Did you see that? Okay. Oof. This is gonna fall. This is gonna fall apart a little bit. This is look. It's you see how it squeezes. I don't know, man. Right now, I have to say one thing. I don't know what to say. Is this like, are we living real life? This is. By the way, this is why I clipped this. I clipped this over here. You know what I'm gonna do? Look at that. It's just falling apart. Let me just do this. Okay. Now you saw that? Okay. It's falling apart. Is that good? It is good. Temperature on here is, it's honestly, it's insane, the temperature. It's insane, the temperature. Now, let me explain to you something. I need to put another board on here. But if you've been watching, this is my main protein for today. And let me explain to you. Look at that. It's just falling apart. Temperature on here. Oh, my. Temperature on here, 155. 155. I need to check it again because 155, it was 155. Let's check it again. Now, let me say this. Let me say this. If you guys see this looks burned, doesn't mean that it's cooked. You see how it goes through? Just because you think that this is black and cooked doesn't mean that it's cooked. Okay? It doesn't mean it's cooked. By the way, we'll drink some. I can't see. I can't see. I know in the dark over there. Yeah, that's going up. Yep, that's going up. All right. That's peaking. Let me show you. Let me show you. I don't even know if you guys can see. It's going up hard. That's 160. But wait a minute. Before I say anything, it's 160, right? Look at this. Wait a minute. Look at this. Look at this. If you're watching it, look at this. Look at this. You see that? Look at the fat. Look. Oh my. Let me look at my fingers real quick. What is that? What is that? Oh shit! Okay, I'm gonna lick my fingers with this one. And again, look at the back, nice, and the front is nice and short. Oh, wait a minute. This is where the fat is on the side, right? Look at the fat. Oh. What are we doing out here? What are we doing out here? It looks black and charred and overcooked. Dude, this is insane. The meat on the inside is cooked perfectly. 160, 155. This small should be about the same. Again, this is. By the way, this is the one that I cut over here. Yeah, I told you. Remember the fat fell out, and this one, the fat is just perfect. Look at that. Oh my! Now to make this even more perfect, this is perfect as it can be. I would tell you guys, if you want to make it really perfect, put a little bit of butter on here, but unsalted butter. Don't put any more salt on here. Don't put any more salt on here. This is honestly exceptional. I can't wait, man. I can't wait. We're gonna put the asparagus on there. I can't wait. But I had to put this inside. Let's get a different wooden blanket. And currently, best whiskey on the stream is currently this. Let's get the next whiskey on here. That is so good. Okay, now we gotta put a bigger plate because I'm putting asparagus and I'm putting those sausages that I told you that I'm gonna cook, which I'm cooking currently. I need them to get charred up. I need them to get black. Black like a mother freaker, dude. I need to get black. I start putting the asparagus on there. Oh, wait a minute. We gotta drink a different whiskey, don't we? We do. So we're gonna be drinking this whiskey out here. And we're gonna be putting I think that's enough. Okay, let's put the asparagus. Again, when you put the asparagus, don't put them where they fall into the grill. Put them opposite, okay? So, is this the best whiskey of the stream? Currently, it is. It's beating the blankets with us. It's beating all of these, but we got to put in a different. We're going to take this one out of the stream. We're going to put this George Dickel 2025. I can't wait to have this. Haven't had this in a long time, and it's very special. Many of you don't know how good it is. It's good. And there we go. Time frame on the asparagus. It should be pretty quick. The softer it gets, the better it tastes. So, time frame on that. We're looking at high heat. I have the heat currently hitting at 400 degrees. Okay, and I'm currently doing this. Asparagus is going to be quick. I want to char both sides. I want to char them up. But again, make sure with asparagus, be careful with asparagus. If you overdo it, they're going to get crispy like a potato chip. So, here we go. Is this going to be the best whiskey on the stream? Do me a favor, hit like button if you haven't. Hit the like button if you haven't. Hit the like button if you haven't. Tap the screen a couple of times if you haven't. We have currently 180 votes in the chat room. 180 votes. Do me a favor. Do you think this is going to be the best whiskey on the stream? By the way, not all of them. If you see one that looks like this, it's not going to be the same. This is from 2005, the distilled season of fall 2005. So it's going to be a little bit different than some of you think. 2005 plus 13 years. You're looking at this is 2018. If I remember 2018, I think it is 2018. Shit. Wow. Damn. Wow. Oof. With eyes. Oof. Boom, 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 boom. Damn. Dude, that's. I'm gonna say this. My lady, that's. My man, that's something. That's something. That's something. That's something. I'm just gonna pull another goal just in case. Just in case. YouTube likes me to do that, so don't feel obligated, okay? YouTube likes me to do that. Here's the thing. This is 100 proof, and I don't want to do this. I got to take out the ice. I got to take out the ice. It's ruining it. It's ruining it. When you drink this, butterscotch, AMC popcorn, like the best popcorn, like, remember the 90s popcorn from AMC? AMC popcorn, caramel, char. A lot of char. People say this tastes like Flintstones vitamins. I don't know what kind of Flintstones vitamins they be drinking or eating. I remember one time Cheech, his name is Cheech from Whiskey Encore, he says that it tasted like Flintstones vitamins. He was 60-something years old. How the hell you in high school in the 70s binding down some Flintstones, or in the 90s if you're an adult? Why the hell if you're an adult in the 90s, why the hell you binding down some Flintstones vitamins? I don't know what it is, but millennials should know what this tastes like. If it tastes like Flintstones vitamins, we should know. To me, it doesn't have that. For the Gen X or the boomers, if you're saying that this tastes like Flintstones vitamins, why are you chewing on the Flintstone vitamins? You're an adult. Back in the days, in the 90s, you should have been an adult. Why the hell are you chewing on that? What the hell are you chewing on that? All right, drink this out. Yeah, damn. It's like it has a sweet corn. The asparagus. Let me flip the asparagus. Okay. Yorzicle. A lot of people hate it. People just don't like it because this is trend. When a huge amount of people say that it's bad, everybody tends to say it because if you just say the opposite of what those majority of people say, you look like an idiot. We don't follow that majority. We don't. We're not sheep. I am the wolf. I'll tell you what's good. And on the stream so far, here we go. On the stream so far, this whiskey, Blanton's whiskey, straight from the barrel. Yes, 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 yes. Straight from the barrel. You thought it would have won? I would have thought it would have won if I was you guys too, but it didn't. So far, this one, old granddad, 7 year, yes, Bone and Bone has beat that Blanton's with us. And there's no denying that I kind of want to even put the Blanton's up to the test again and drink it and say maybe it's better, but I don't know if I can put myself to it. The best whiskey on the stream currently is the one that I showed you. But we're still drinking this one. I kind of want to see where this goes. Currently, I do get a little bit. I do get a little bit of like tangerine. I get a little bit of like almost like a orange tangerine, sweet corn, vanilla. I have it throughout the palate. Nice caramel. And the oak note on here is a little bit specific to Tennessee. Tennessee whiskey tends to have a sweet, sweet taste to it. Usually you can know if you're drinking Tennessee whiskey because Tennessee whiskey tends to be a lot sweeter than bourbon whiskey. All of them. I don't care what you have. You can put a Stag Junior and a Jack Daniels high proof together. You're going to know one is a little bit sweeter, and the sweeter one is always going to be very much Tennessee. I love Tennessee. Why do I like Tennessee? Because Tennessee, shout out to Memphis, Tennessee. I remember one time I was in the forest in Memphis, Tennessee. I was in the forest, Memphis, Tennessee. Beautiful forest. I was in a beautiful forest in Memphis, Tennessee. I was with my cousin. My cousin, he wandered off. I said, do you? He wandered off, did him. And I was by myself in the forest. It was a creek. In the creek, it was a beautiful creek. I saw a couple rabbits in Tennessee. I was by myself. And this is when I was a young kid. My cousin was somewhere. I screamed at him and I could hear him, so that's all that matters. I remember in Tennessee there was a certain smell to the air. There's a certain smell to the air. It was almost like a smoky smell, smoky, airy, thin air compared to Miami. I didn't like it too much. It bothered my sinuses. It was too thin. And now that I say that, I just want to say this. Now that I say that, I just want to say that. Let me drink this up. If you're drinking whiskey, each one of these whiskeys is created at a certain location. Every location that you go to, if you go to this distillery, this distillery, each one of them has a different temperature around them. All the temperature that they have around the distillery changes the flavors and warps the wood. Now you know that it warps the wood, the temperatures change the flavors of the whiskey because the wood is getting warped. There's a little bit of liquid inside the wood, and it's creating the flavors because it's going into the wood and it's warping that wood, right? It's extending the wood a little bit, but you can't see it's only inside. And each one of these whiskeys, the characteristics of these whiskeys goes along with where they come from. So for some of you that just heard that story of me going in the forest, the weather over there in Tennessee is a little bit thin. I remember it gets really cold over there in Tennessee too. It makes this whiskey specifically unique. I like this whiskey. Can I say it's better than this? I didn't say it's better than this, but I will say I am drinking this, and I actually really like this a lot. Gotta take out the sausages. We gotta take the sausages out. Okay, don't worry. I'm gonna take out the asparagus. I need to plant this over here. This is what I want all of them to look like. Charred up. It's okay. I got some that look like that. You see this one? Nice and black. Like somebody went into Antarctica and lost their finger. They got that frostbite. That's what I want it to look like. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get all of them like that. But that's okay. Now I'm going to put over here, I'm going to put all the asparagus. I want to make sure you guys see it, so I'm going to put it like this. If it looks like frostbite, you're good to go. If it looks like, oh, I don't want to touch this. By the way, let's drink this up. Damn. I want to drink this by itself. I think I messed up my middle finger. Let's take out the asparagus. I burned myself. That's how you suck a booty. Shout out to Edgar Romeo. He knows how to suck booty. I don't suck booty. And if you think that I suck booty, you're out of your mind. Ladies, back up. Anyways, can you see what we have here? It's called asparagus. And this asparagus is juicy. You see it, yeah? What's more juicy, the meat? Oof. Oh man, that thing burns. That thing burns. Okay, let's drink this up. Cheers, all of you. It's been a fun stream so far. Edwin, huge support on the stream, Edwin. So, is Blanton's a goat on the stream? It's not. So I'm going to put it that way. Damn, I'm burnt. I'm burnt. I'm burnt, but you know what? I still got the tan. I'm burnt. Oh, shit. Anyways. I kind of want to eat one, but it's damn burning. Oh, Lord. I need to put some butter on here. Here's what I'm going to do. You guys are going to see it because I'm not going to do it here. I'm going to put half a bar of butter. Okay, I'm going to put a half a bar of butter. Now, if you haven't watched the whole stream, damn, I'm burning. If you haven't watched the whole stream, here we go. Let me tell you what I'm going to do. It's good. It's amazing. It's fantastic. But to make this more amazing, I want to put butter. So what I'm going to use is half a bar. So you get a bar of butter, it's unsalted and sweet. I'm going to use half a bar of butter. I'm going to put it in the microwave. Don't scorch it up. I'll put it in the microwave. I'll melt it up. I'm going to put the butter on here, just a drizzle, and then I'm going to put the drizzle on I'll put the drizzle, whatever leftover drizzle I have, I'm going to put it on that beautiful steak that I have. New York pork, Berkshire kind of, you saw it. Cheers, all of you. That's good. Let me see this. For all of you watching, you've been watching the whole stream trying to figure out how good I'm going to cook. Look, I tell you, these things are good. Look at this. It's good. If you think that I'm showing you bad stuff, no. On the stream, I titled it "Cooking Barbecue Number One Best." Number one best. With whiskey ratings, which I'm doing some whiskey ratings. Yes, I'm doing some whiskey ratings for all of you. With some eyes. We're doing it with some eyes. We're not just doing it and pouring it up with goddamn nothing. But I have to pour this. I have the arm straight up. Out of all the whiskeys out here, I gotta pour this straight up. Dude, do you understand? I'm never gonna find another bottle like this. My man, my lady. I'm burnt, by the way. I'm burnt. I need. Who's gonna lick my wounds? Who's gonna lick my wounds out here? Who's gonna lick my wounds? I need somebody to lick my wounds. Who's gonna lick my wounds? Shout out to Reaper Crew. Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. Who's gonna lick my wounds? Nobody. I got myself, and I. You think I want my dog to lick my wounds? You're out of your mind. You think I need all my girlfriends to lick my wounds? Nah. I don't need my little girlfriends to lick my wounds. All my girlfriends, I don't need to lick my wounds. Okay, here we go. I'm going to give a roll call in the chat room. April O'Neil, Farm Kitty, Edwin. Eddie, good to see Eddie. Eddie. Shout out to Eddie. Never get married, Eddie. Eddie, never get married. I'm not married. Never get married. Learn your lesson. There's a lot of people out there that got married. Tiger Woods, look at him. You learn your lesson from Tiger Woods. Tom Brady. Learn your lesson from Tom Brady. Michael Jordan is the only one. Like, that guy. My own. Many of you should learn your lesson from O.J. Simpson. Come on, man. Come on. Oh, man. That asparagus is so good. Shout out to Eric French. Get that membership, Eric French. Get that membership. Your name is going to be green, and I can see you a little bit better. Eddie. Here you go, Eddie. Chris in the chat room, subscriber Chris. Okay, let me do this. Wait a minute before I do this. On the stream, you're probably wondering what beer I'm going to have for my meal. I thought of something today. So good. This asparagus addicting. This asparagus is addicting like M&M's, peanut M&M's. This asparagus is so addicting. Okay, one more. I know. This asparagus, it's addicting. Chico man. Look at William. William, the day you get a membership on this channel, you subscribe to this here every day. That'll be the day. That'll be the day, man. Earth stands still. Let's pop this open. Now, why am I drinking this? I have so many beers. Why would I drink this with this meal? This meal is perfect for super dry acai. Everything you want on this meal, it's honestly, it's perfect for super dry acai. But before I drink that, dude, this is, oh man, I could eat all those asparagus so good. Well, now that I have that, let me try this out. Now that I have that super dry acai, let me drink this. I had that. Let's try this out. Woo! Damn. Wow. Damn, wait a minute. Wow. Drink super dry acai with some asparagus. I almost don't feel like I'm in America. That is insane. By the way, we should just keep this on here because this is the best whiskey on stream. So for all of you wondering what's the best whiskey on stream, you've been watching the whole stream. The best whiskey on stream is Old Granddad 7 here. There's something about this. When you put it with eyes, it's exceptional. It's so good. It's insane. I love it. I love it. It's so good. So, best whiskey on the stream. Lord. Just give me a chance. Any woman that has that, they'll die. They'll cream on you. They'll cream on you. Any woman that has this, you can't get this. These asparagus, you can't get this at the restaurant. The restaurant, they use extra stuff. You can't get this at the restaurant. That's, oh man, dude, that's top tier. You don't even have to go to another country. I'm not vegan, but I am. I'm about to be eating asparagus every day. I can't have asparagus every day. It makes your piss stink. You think I want to shoot somebody in the face with some stink ass? And what a sigh. Oh my Lord. We're living the life out here. Let's end the poll real quick. The poll, we have a lot of people in the poll. Let's end the poll. About 200 votes. Let's end that poll real quick. There we go. Let's end the poll. The poll is, I wrote it, I did it, I do it every day. What do you believe is the best summer barbecue meal? To me, out of all of them, To me, the best summer barbecue meal would be chicken wings. That's my opinion. Chicken wings. In summertime, ribeyes are amazing, but the best is chicken wings. It's hard to do chicken wings in summertime. But let me read the poll. We had 200 votes in the poll. What do you believe is the best summer barbecue meal? 42% said, wait a minute. Wait a minute, you guys are typing too much. I can't see. 42% said steak. To me, steak isn't the best for summertime. Summertime, if you're having beers and stuff, burgers and chicken wings would be the thing. 31% said burgers and 17% said chicken wings. 10% said hot dogs. Hot dogs are amazing if you get the good ones. We had 200 votes. The winner of the poll, was steak. The winner of the poll was steak. Yes, yes. The winner of the poll was steak. I'm gonna have one more. That's it. That's it. I'm gonna one more. That's it. One more. It's so good. Oh my God, it's so good. Wow. That's so good. Wait a minute. Let me drink this. That's so good. For all of you watching, you can't get this at the restaurant. You can't go to an Asian place and get this. You can't go to an American place to get this. You can't go to a Mexican place to get this. You can't go to an Ecuadorian place to get this. A Salvadorian place, Colombian place. You can't get this anywhere. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna bite the tip. I'm gonna stop it. I'm gonna stop it. Reaper Crew, I have to stop it. I gotta put my things together inside. Mashed potatoes. I'm gonna put mashed potatoes, asparagus. I'm gonna put butter on here too. Oh shit, dude, butter. This doesn't even need butter. God, it's good. Okay, we're having this, so we should put this. This is gonna be the last drink I'm gonna have on stream, alright? I'm gonna have this neat. This is the best whiskey on the stream. I burn myself right here. Cheers, all of you. Am I gonna take a shot? I think so. Thank you, Edwin, for adding to the stream. You have no idea how much I appreciate you for doing that. When Edgar Romeo doesn't show up, Edwin fills the gap. When Edwin doesn't show up, Jason Kane fills the gap. When Jason Kane doesn't show up, other people like April Neal, Farm Kitty, Ryan Quinn, and also for all my other ranches, you guys hit it hard. Yes, the last stream, $200 on the Super Chat from Satisfied. $200 from Satisfied on the Super Chat. 200 American dollars on a Super Chat. You guys appreciate the streams. Well, I think we have 3 days a month up. Let me see how this whiskey is. Let's dip into this beer. Let me just say this. This is a good beer. If there was some beer that was more crispier than this, I know a couple of beers that are more crispier. They're expensive. If there was more smooth than this, they would be exceptional. I'm gonna buy the beer that I'm talking about tomorrow. Okay, I'm gonna buy it tomorrow. Let's buy it tomorrow. Let's put it on stream tomorrow. I'll put it on stream tomorrow. Let's say tomorrow we have a stream. Don't forget to tune in to the stream tomorrow. All right, I'm gonna show you the best fragrance of the year. I want all of you to buy it if you're a man. For the ladies, I'm gonna say this: the best fragrance of the year is tomorrow. Best fragrance of the year is tomorrow. There's two fragrances for the whole year are the best for me, and I'm gonna show you tomorrow. Don't move anywhere. I will show you tomorrow. Live stream is up on that one, but we're gonna do it tomorrow. So Edwin, don't go anywhere. Tico Man, Eddie, all of you watching, Chef T. He says liquor stores. I'm gonna say Tico Man. I'm gonna call him Tico Man. Liquor stores they're loosening up. Now that I said that, let's take a last sip of this. Let's drink some. Let's drink this up. Let's drink this up one time. You see, you gotta have this nice. This whole stream with Hannah and Ice, some of these whiskeys are not the same if you don't have them nice. It's hot out here. I'm burning. My arm is burning. I burn my arm. I burn my arm. And for all of you, is the 10 good? Dude, the 10 is good, man. The 10 is good. Should we get more of a 10 tomorrow? Ripper Crew, you let me know. Should we do a 10? I'm going to ask two people. Farm Kitty, Edwin. April O'Neil, Edwin. Tomorrow, should we get an extra 10? Let me know. Should we get a good 10 tomorrow? I could go shopping at a cactus place tomorrow. We go tomorrow to the cactus place. What do we do? No shirt tomorrow? Dude, no shirt tomorrow. I'm be white. I'm be white. I'm white and brown. What we do? Shouts all of you. Shouts all of you, huh? You know what? I'll do what I want tomorrow. How about that? Is this whiskey the best whiskey on the stream with us? Is this the best whiskey on the stream with us? I got ADHD. April Neal, she knows it. I got ADHD. And for some of you, you guys in the chat room got ADHD too, right? Do me a favor. If you're new, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't. Hit the like button. Tap the screen a couple times. We're about to end the stream. ADHD. You guys know what ADHD is, right? Yes. We got the ADHD. Before we say what ADHD is, that's the best. That's the best whiskey. You put some ice on there, that's the best whiskey in the stream. No, I just said it. Best whiskey on the stream with ice. We got the ADNC. Shout out to the chat room. ADNC. We got a hard damn. We got a hard dick. Shout out to all of you watching. He shout outs to the USA. He shout outs to the U.S. Marines, U.S. Army, U.S. Navy, U.S. Air Force, and the U.S. Space Force battling the aliens over there in the moon. Shout out to the Space Force battling the aliens. Battling the aliens over the moon. You talking about armpit? I got that hair in the armpit, yeah. If you guys shave the armpit. If you guys shave your armpits, oh man, I don't know what to say. Shout out to aliens in the moon. Yes, he is. Shout out to that. Anyways, thank you so much for tuning in. You guys are amazing. If I could start a jazz channel, I would. I'm not a jazz channel. I'm the Whiskey Reaper. And the Whiskey Reaper does whatever the hell he wants to. I do whatever the hell I want to, and at the end of the day, I show you the best. It's the winner of the stream, with eyes. Only with eyes. Did it beat the Blantons? Dude, it did. I can't believe it did. It beat the Blantons with eyes. I wouldn't recommend you to have that Blanton with eyes. Hell no. What's this? What's this? Oh, shit. I need to suck this up. That's what she said. Oh, it tastes Mexican. Yes, it does. Thank you so much for tuning in. You guys are amazing. He like, but if you haven't, is this going to be members only? You never know. I might put it members only for all of you watching. You guys are awesome. It is 10 p.m. I'll see you all tomorrow. Reaper officially sign out. Before I sign out, I kind of need to. Is it this what I'm drinking? I kind of need to drink this. Let me see. Damn, that's the best whiskey. I can't wait to have this in summertime. Summertime is ending, but oh shit, with eyes? Wow. I never thought this would have won. Oh, Granddad 7-year. Damn. He like, but if you haven't, Ripper, you know what time it is? Win them what? I see you. You guys awesome. Anything out here straight dookie? No. Hoping to see some straight dookie out here. Nothing out here straight dookie. Maybe you guys are drinking some banned whiskey. Don't drink banned whiskey. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for tuning in. Reaper officially sign now. Hit like button. Subscribe if you haven't. And for all of you watching, get that membership. I'll see you all. We stream every single day. It is 2026. August 27. I'll see you soon. Reaper sign now. Who's the last one I see in the chat room? Edwin. Huge shout out to Edwin. I see you. I'll see you all soon. Tomorrow. Big day tomorrow. Tune in tomorrow. I'm going to show you the best fragrance of the 2020.